channel. So today I'm going to be showing you all of my favorite things from this past month. This past month I've obviously been at home. We were in quarantine, so a lot of these things are just things that kept me busy, kept me cozy, and kept me just feeling good about myself. So I wanted to share them with you in case that you guys need a little pick-me-up, or I don't know, just need a video to watch. So I'm going to go through all of my favorite things. I have a bunch of different categories, so let's just get started. Okay, the first thing I wanted to talk about was skincare, because that is probably the biggest thing that I have focused on during all of this. I haven't been wearing as much makeup, so I really wanted to focus in on my skin and get it back to a really good spot. I am almost 30, so I feel the pressure more than ever to really take care of my skin and keep its youthfulness, and so I've been watching a ton of videos trying to kind of figure out what I need to do to help just balance out my skin and make it look really nice. So I have a few products, but as you know with skincare, I feel like you need to use them for a really long time to know if you're obsessed in love and whatever. But I have used some of these products for a couple weeks now, and I really do love them, so that's why I'm sharing them with you. The first thing I want to talk about is the serum that I got. It is the Sunday Riley CEO Brightening Serum. I am obsessed with it. This is probably one of my favorite things that I have in this whole video. I've been using it now for probably 2 or 3 weeks, which obviously isn't a ton of time when it comes to skincare, but I've just been obsessed with it. I have really noticed that my skin looks brighter, and I've gotten compliments on my skin, and I really think this is probably the biggest thing that's made a difference so far. So highly recommend it. I really like it. It is a little expensive, but you only need like a small amount, so I feel like this will go a long way, and I am obsessed with it. Another skincare item that I am obsessed with is by Kiehl's. It is their Ultra Facial Cream with SPF 30. I have used their Ultra Facial Cream, just the original, for probably over a year or two, and I loved it. But I figured since the summer is coming up and I'm going to be out in the sun a lot more, I might as well add a little SPF to my skincare routine, because I know I should be doing that all the time. So I picked up the one with SPF, and so far I have been loving it, and it kind of smells like sunscreen, so if you don't like that smell, you might not like this, but I kind of love that smell, so it doesn't bother me any. But yeah, I've been really liking it. One of the big things that I wanted to focus in on with my skincare was helping my texture and get rid of dark spots. So I decided to introduce an exfoliant into my routine. I never really used one. I mean, obviously in high school I used the apricot one that I think every girl used. That is so bad for your skin. But I picked up this one from Kiehl's. It's a retexturizing microdermabrasion exfoliant. It's a really subtle, so the grains aren't super coarse, and I don't feel like they really like scratch my skin as much, but I have noticed a big difference in my texture, and I just love this. I've been using it like 1 to 3 times a week depending on how dry my skin is. I don't want to overdo it, but I feel like it has helped a lot, and I really like it. Even though I haven't been wearing it as much this month, I do have a couple makeup items that I wanted to talk about. One being the Laura Mercier primer. I think I might have talked about it in my last video, my favorites video, but I just needed to talk about it again because I am so obsessed with it. I have noticed the biggest difference in my makeup. I've never loved a primer. I've just never really found the right one until this one. So it's relatively new, and I think there's probably 4 to 5 different primers you can choose from this line, and I got the blurring one, which it really does like fill in my pores and make my makeup look so smooth. I've just been obsessed with it. I don't feel like I'll ever use a different primer. I am in love with it. Recently, I have been loving having super glowy skin, and I found the perfect product to kind of create that glow from within look. I don't love a super harsh highlight, and there have been a couple products that have given me that, so I've been kind of playing around with different highlighters, liquid ones, But then I found this, which has been my favorite thing ever. It's by MAC, and I'm pretty sure it's an older product, so you've probably heard of it, but it's soft and gentle. They're mineralized skin finish, and it is so good. I use it on my nose, up on my cheekbones, a little bit above my brow, above my lip. I kind of put it all over my like high points of my face, and it really does give me that like, I don't know, just glowy skin that I have been loving, and I feel like it's perfect for the summertime, and I can't say enough about it. The last makeup item is this NYX Butter Gloss, which I have talked about these a ton on my channel. I love them. They're inexpensive. You can get them at Target. But I just recently bought a new color. It's in Fortune Cookie, and I think it actually might replace all the other ones that I've ever used. It's not as pinky as the other ones I've used. I think Eclair is one that I always used to use. I can't remember what the other one is, but this is just a really nude with a subtle like peachy pink color in it, and it's just like a perfect like throw on gloss. You don't really have to worry about it, but it's still really pretty. And yeah, it's just been one of my go-to like lips to just like throw on really quick, and I love it. I only have one hair item, but I wanted to mention it because it is one of my favorite things, and it is by Biologic. It's an all-in-one coconut infusion multi-benefit spray. So I spray this in after I shower, and it first off smells so good. It's like perfume for your hair. I like love what it smells like. Honestly, that is like the biggest part that I love. And I don't ever really use a spray when I get out of the shower, so I thought it'd be good just to get one. It's kind of like a little extra condition for my hair, and I have been loving this. I got it on Amazon. It's relatively inexpensive, and like I said, the smell of this thing is a dream, and I love it. The last beauty item that I want to talk about are these Olive and June nail stickers. Obviously, we're all doing our own manicures at home, and I saw these at Target, and I thought they'd be kind of fun to spice up my manicure, and I love them. They were so easy to use, but also just really nice, and I thought they were really fun. So I wanted to share them with you. You can get them at Target. I'm sure they're online as well. There's probably a bunch of different patterns and stuff, but they are so cool, so easy, and they stayed on for over a week, so you don't have to worry about them falling off. So, love them. Alright, if you guys have been following along on my vlogs, you know that I have become a little bit more of a reader. I never was a reader, but now that I have a lot more time on my hands, I'm kind of stuck at home, I decided to buy a couple books, and the two that I have finished I have been obsessed with, so I wanted to show them to you in case you guys are wanting to buy a book and read yourself. So the first one that I read was The Couple Next Door, which is it was kind of like a murder mystery book, and literally did not guess the ending, but there's so many like plots and twists and turns. It kept my attention the whole time, and by the middle of the book I could not set it down. I wanted to like get to the end of it because I needed to know what happened. And yeah, I thought it was a really good book. So if you like kind of like the murder mystery type books, you would really like this one. Another book that I read is Where the Crawdads Sing, which I know a lot of people have talked about this book. It's actually being made into a movie, I believe, which is actually pretty exciting because I don't think I've ever read a book that's been made into a movie, let's be real. So yeah, the first few chapters were hard to get into on this one, but once you get past that hump, it is so good. The author's writing is amazing. I felt like she described things so well that you really could visualize the book. The whole time I was like picturing who would be the actor for certain characters, and by the end of it I again did not want to set it down. It was super good, and I can't wait to watch the movie. Moving on to a couple home items, I wanted to talk quickly about my incense that I know I have been talking about in my vlogs, but I've been obsessed with this. This is from Target. It's less than $10. You get 50 sticks of it, and it smells so good. Right now I'm using the Amber, Bergamot, and Patchouli, I think is how you say it, scent, and it smells so good. I literally love it so much, and I've honestly been burning these more than candles this month, so I wanted to talk about them. Like I said, these ones are from Target, but incense is nothing new. You can probably find them anywhere. I feel like I have to talk about puzzles because what else are we supposed to do right now than puzzles? And I got this one as a gift over the holidays and I hadn't put it together yet, but we did it probably a month ago and it is the prettiest puzzle I have ever seen. I kind of laugh at people that frame puzzles. I just think it's like a little tacky. I don't know. Sorry if you guys have any puzzles hanging. I'm sure they're pretty. But this one is so pretty that I actually maybe would hang in my house. That is how pretty it was. It's by Piecework Puzzles. I know that they have a bunch of different ones. They have a fruit one, other cocktail ones, but this is their champagne problems one, which was so fun to do. It was actually pretty challenging, which I kind of liked when it came to a puzzle because then it lasts you a few days. But I just wanted to talk about this brand because they have the most beautiful puzzles and that matters. The last thing I want to talk about is jewelry, which obviously I'm not switching out a ton right now, but I do have a few items that I wanted to talk about. So I just recently got my second piercing done on both of my ears and I was finally able to take out the piercing that they put in. So I ordered a couple of really dainty kind of like ear hugging earrings from Cupcakes and Cashmere. They're super good quality. I sleep in them, shower in them. I don't take them out and they haven't like tarnished or anything. And I've had them for almost like a month and a half and I love them. I think they're so cute. I almost want to get a third one done because I'm that obsessed. So love those. Another piece of jewelry that I want to talk about is this piece from Amazon. Very affordable, obviously not the best quality, but I think it's just really cool, fun to stack with other necklaces, and I think it's just fun. It's actually a men's necklace is what it says online, but I love the size of it. It doesn't seem too big for me, and I got an L for my name, but obviously you can do whatever you want, and yeah, I just think it's cool, something fun. And I'm loving obviously like the layered gold jewelry right now, so love that. Okay, and that is it for my April favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and find something that maybe you would like to try out. If you end up purchasing anything, let me know in the comments below. I love talking to you guys down there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.